Hi there, happy Friday. This is going to be a general reading for all signs. This coffee tastes delicious from my star-crossed lovers, Jack and Sally coffee cup. I attempted to do a live on YouTube and it just felt like, you know what I mean? Like no participation, nobody really joined into it's just the vibe felt like a buzzkill if I could describe it any other way. So honey, me and my energy, it's popping. So I said, like, you know what? I can make this party happen not going live and just doing it like this and recording for you guys and watch it at your own fucking convenience. How about that? Which I think is probably better. Everybody's probably, off doing stuff or not meant to see the reading at all, which, could be it as well too. But I'm not in for a buzzkill. All right, here we go. This is, yep, shooting star. Make a wish, manifest, and believe. Do you believe? It reminds me of X-Files, which is one of my absolute favorite fucking TV series ever. I own all of the DVDs. I am so into it. I love it. And, the mantra for him is, I want to believe. So I feel like some of you are manifesting something. You've manifested something into real deal reality. You actually thought of something or put this idea together in your head and it like manifests in real deal life. Now I gotta, let me back this thing up for a little bit. Let me back this up. We did just have an eclipse. Sorry, my nose is so fucking itchy. It's spring. And even with my allergy medicine, my eyes, I just want to rub my eyes and my nose is so itchy. We just had an eclipse. And this eclipse was in Aries. And Aries can be a sign of being slightly pop-off-ish. It could be a sign of being impulsive. I feel like somebody has been holding back. Look at that. Chandelier, wealth, luxury, and glamour. Yes. Some of you are manifesting a fucking fortune. Period. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Somehow being surrounded by or in, or that's what you're manifesting is life, a life of luxury. You have distant horizons, which feels like far away. Distant horizons feels like, could be physical long distance, or this could possibly be travel. It can also be about dreams. False person, someone's holding back or hiding. See that? False person, look. Pretending, hiding. You have adjudication, that could be also legal. Could be divorce. I just keep channeling the fuck out of it, right? That somebody is being blocked because they're already in another commitment or relationship. So there's nothing that they can do. And the live that I attempted to do on YouTube earlier, it was the energy I was tuning into before I came live was, is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? And the cards that came out was the Firefly and the King of Wands, and the King of Wands feeling like, oh my God, I feel this spark. But there was a Seven of Wands, a block. And the block there is, for some of them, in the relationship. And for some, just fear of the unknown, you know what I mean? And so what do you do with that? Nothing. The devil, we had the devil too. In fact, what were the cards from this Light Seers deck? See the devil? It was temptation. It was feeling super drawn to something or someone. And, it was like drinking poison almost, right? Because we also had this moon card, but you can see she's submerged in water. And it was like an energy of drinking poison, but like, I want the poison. Like, I want the forbidden thing. I want the thing that I cannot have. I want it. But is it love? Or is it lust? Maybe that's what someone's trying to feel out. Like, I don't want to throw my whole fucking life away for lust. Look at that, the Eight of Wands, shooting stars. See the card that you got, the card, you got the first one. See that shooting star, the way it looks? Look at this. Eight of Wands is a lot of fast moving energy, right? It could be communication, it's movement, but it could be that something manifests really quickly. It could also be communication. It definitely feels like it could be communication. God, somebody is so, look at that, restraint. They feel something, but they can't do anything. It's extreme restraint here, keeping it to themselves. If they could, they would. Somebody's just in their head. It's like you are the forbidden elixir. Do you know what I mean? And they know if they have one sip, they're fucked. It reminds me of like in Fleabag, the TV show, when her and the priest have this amazing connection and there's chemistry and they are obviously attracted to each other, and you know the priest is like, you gotta leave, like you can't stop coming, you gotta stop coming around, don't come here anymore, don't let me see your face, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to see you, I go. And she's like, what the fuck? And it wasn't because he didn't like her. Actually, it was the opposite. The priest was in love with her, but the priest couldn't bear to be around her because it was torturous. It was a haunting. It was such temptation that he felt like he was going to break. It was painful. And so he told her to go and never come back and to not see her face because he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to control himself. Right? It wasn't a lack of love. It was about a lack of, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fucking control myself. I want you so bad. And she was like, well, it's okay. You know, priests have sex. It's okay. It's okay. And he was like, it's not about that. It's about the fact that like, if I have sex with you, I'm gonna fall in love with you. And then if I fall in love with you, my life is fucked. That's this. If I drink from this, if I take one little tiny sip, I am fucked. They think they're going to be, they think that it will be like the death of them. You know what I mean? Milky Way, social media, fame, exposure, spotlight. I mean, maybe a lot of this is also because somebody could be in the public eye, so they've got to handle things very differently. The way you guys communicate, or maybe they watch you, is on some platform, social media or YouTube or whatever this could be. And when people are in the public eye, they have to move different. The lion. Lion talks about being brave and courageous. Pride. There's a self-esteem and pride thing here. Ego. I feel like this masculine's ego was bruised. I don't know if it was just recently or what, but it feels like their ego was bruised. They don't feel like they don't pump their chest out like this like they used to. They're kind of like this, like their heads down. They feel discouraged, or they feel I feel like it's discouragement. Watered down. Like their light has been dimmed. They can't live. They can't be fully the firefly. Oh yeah, gee, I wonder why. I told you it's screaming that someone's in something else. It's screaming it. Means they're already in commitment with someone else. And what's happening collectively for a lot of people is that we are coming to this new cycle, right? This next level. And with that comes realizations of, are you going to end this or are you not? Are you going to start a new career? Are you not? Right? It's life, big life choices of, are you going to be brave or are we going to be the coward? Like a scarecrow. No, not the scarecrow. It was like the lion. Remember the lion in Wizard of Oz? The lion was scared. It was a coward. It didn't have courage. This is a lack of courage in self. Somebody here has put all of their value almost of themselves into some sort of self-image. I don't know if it's their own self-image or it's an image that they've built, and they feel like if, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. But it's been coming up off and on, the energy of being with someone else already and not being able to really submerge in this connection, in this spark. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Not being able to partake in something so beautiful and wonderful. Look, you even have veins. See, that's about ego and pride. Maybe it's their pride that keeps them stuck. Poison. I fucking told you it was like you were poison. It was like you were the forbidden thing that if they take one sip, they're going to fucking die. It's like if I have sex with you, I'm going to fall in love and then my life is fucking over. This is that. They think that it's like you're poison. You're so tempting. You are the forbidden elixir. Dangerous. It's dangerous. I can't look at you. I can't talk to you. I can't even be in the vicinity of you. Don't even fucking look at me. Don't even fucking talk to me. I'm telling you, it's exactly like Fleabag, where he told her, you can't come here to the church anymore. You gotta just go. I can't even fucking look at you. And it was, again, not because he didn't like her. It was the opposite. He was in love with her, or at least falling in love. Look at these two cards. Back-to-back fire and volcano, which is basically fire. It's passion. Both cards share the same word here. Passion and anger. They hate that they love you. It's that energy of, I hate that I love you. I hate it. I hate that I want you. I hate that I like you. I hate that I feel a spark, because it's fucking complicating shit. This actually, it almost forces them to have to level up and to address something that they have, put towards the back burner. It's the elephant in the room that they've tried so hard for I don't know how long to pretend doesn't exist. Like they're not addressing their own issues of whatever it is, pride, their ego. It's like death of ego. Ego is identity, right? We need ego, but what we're talking about is the bad kind of an ego. The ego that says, for them, especially masculines, it's all about image and superficial and things of that sort, right? So it is an energy of, do you want to be scared and a coward? It's like they're afraid. They can't trust themselves around you. They can't trust themselves that they'll stay away from poison. Not poison because you're a bad thing. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not about that you're horrible, you're toxic, you're anything. It's because it's poison, because to them they feel like it will ruin whatever this is that they are trying so hard to hold on to or to keep you away. And it's like if they drink of it, and even if it's just a sip or a lick or a dip, it brings the whole fucking house down. Brings the whole fucking house down. And strength again. And they have the strength to continue this facade. They have the strength to hold back and let fear be at the forefront. It's like, and it also is about taming the beast, and it's like that beast within them is like stroked. There's the moon again. I tell you, we had the moon earlier. And that was, remember, it was the drinking of it. She is this drink, this poison. It's also secret. Moon is secret. Moon is hidden. Secret emotions. It's intuition. This could be dreams. It could be dreaming of you. But the moon really does symbolize here secret. It's like a secret, right? Something is a secret. Whether it's the secret emotions, that could be there as well too. Secret emotions, secret feelings, hiding, hidden. Yeah, it is. It's definitely secret. It's almost like they have to hide their attraction, their erection, their impulses. They have to hide and pretend that this interests them, right? They have to hide that part of themselves. King of Cups, they feel it, but they can't act on it. There's a but though. There's a but. There's the but. There's the fucking but. See the block? I want to drink it, but I can't because I'll fall in love, and I'm not going to do this, and I won't do it because I've been married 25 years, or I'm scared to be in a relationship. I'd rather be alone and date 7 other people and not worry about getting my heart broken and not be in a commitment. Okay? However the extreme this is going to be. The but is they feel love. Is this love? I fucking think so. Is this love or lust? I think it's boiling down to it could be something more than they bargained for. It could very well be something that it's not what they expected. They expected possibly to be able to fend you off and shield you just like they do everything else and everyone else. And the reality is that you kind of got in there and penetrated, and they're like, this is the poison. They're like, I mean, look at it, it's in his hand. Bitch, come with me. It's very tempting. It's like, if you guys were alone in a room together, oh my God, I can just feel it. I have the chills. If you were alone in a room together, you know exactly what would happen if you were alone in a room together. In fact, in this extended, I'm going to use the dirty deck, and we're going to feel this out. Remember, extendeds like this can only be found and watched on my Patreon. Click that upside down triangle below, brings up all my links. You're going to see the Patreon link there, because all the collective extendeds are only watched there now, can only be found there. But anyways, so you someone's questioning if this is really love or not. Because if it's not love, I'm not even going to go through it. Somebody has really great willpower, but they're also really scared. They're scared of love. True love. They're scared of actual love. Oh my God, I love this fucking card. Look at that. It's the sun and the moon, and we just have the eclipse. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. The eclipse is when the sun and the moon meet. And this is the Edgar Allan Poe deck. You guys know how much I love it so much. It's so dark. But what I love about Edgar's deck is that the sun card is a couple, where in a lot of the sun cards it's not, right? It's this one, like one little child or one baby or a one person, right? And in this deck, it's union. It's absolute bliss. It's bliss with someone that I can be with in the light. See, this is in my dreams. This is my fantasy. This is what I'm thinking about. This is what would happen, could happen if it could. But this is like in here, it's in the mind. It's in the subconscious, right? It's in the fantasy or the dream or the idea of something. It's hidden, it's secret. And then this is like real deal, real life. When the sun comes up, you want to go get coffee? Let's go fucking get some eggs. This is like going to Target. You know, this is like reality. This is real deal. But it's quite symbolic that the sun and the moon both came up, moon being feminine, sun being masculine. Eclipses are when the sun and the moon meet. You know, the saying that we love so much is a story, right? Tell me the story about how the sun loved the moon so much he died every night to let her breathe. That's beautiful and wonderful. But when they finally meet and cross paths and the masculine is forced to decide, does he want magic or does he want mundane? It's going to make or break him. Is he going to choose this or is he going to cower it out? And that's what a lot of them are facing. It's a fork in the road. Are they going to cower it out and say, you know what? I'd prefer to be single and date people that there's no chance of me getting hurt and falling in love. And that keeps me safe. And that's the route I'm going to go. Then that's the route they're going to go. If they say, you know what? I want to be in this relationship because I've been in this relationship forever and I'm afraid of rocking the boat and I'm afraid of what people will think. And I'm afraid. Then that's going to be what it is. Is this love? starting to feel that way and look that way, isn't it? It's starting to look that way. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Message of concern. I was talking about this on my YouTube live earlier, that like it's waiting for a sign of life. And in fact, I'll show you the card of where you can really get this feeling of it. See, it's waiting for a sign of life. She's waiting for an indication of activity, of interest, of anything. And for some of you, that's quite symbolic. You may have been waiting for a sign, like, okay, am I just crazy? Like, I feel this, but they're just not doing anything. And it's like Fleabag, right? Remember, she was like, am I going crazy? Like, am I just making this up? Like, I feel something. And she's really waiting for a sign. It's communication, but you know, child, here we go again. Could be that they're already in something. They're children. Let's get into this extended, because I don't know about you, but I'm dying to see what's going to come up. All right, remember, this can only be watched the extended on Patreon. Love you guys so very much. This is also a reminder, guys, okay, that if you have issues on Patreon, it's kind of like if you have issues on YouTube for charging and billing and all this stuff. I don't personally charge you or handle any of those things on Patreon. You have to contact Patreon technical support. You have to contact them. If I don't charge you personally, and you know, as certain things I can't control. There was that one issue that happened where one of the erotic videos I uploaded recently, you guys couldn't watch anymore, but that was because it was attached to YouTube and YouTube flagged it as 18 and over. That is something I can control. But a lot of things people are messaging me about on Patreon is out of my control. That would be like you messaging me something about like something is so out of my control, like literally, like I don't charge you for it. I set my price on Patreon and you go through Patreon to whatever. If you cannot log in on Patreon, I cannot help you with that. I mean, how the fuck do I have access to that? You know what I mean? I can't credit you back for your billing from Patreon. They charge you. I don't know why they did. You got to check with them. So please don't get that part fucked up and misconstrued, okay? If you're having issues like that, that would be something where I can't control, you got to contact Patreon customer service, okay? That's why they're there. That's why someone's getting paid for that, right? To be able to help you guys. So please don't reach out to me for things like that. I can't control those things, okay? Double billing, like I don't even charge you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't charge you guys for Patreon. I don't. Patreon does. So you have to, you know, fix those things with them. You don't remember your login? I don't know how to help you with that. Like, that's again them. I don't even have control or access to those things. So please, okay, that will help lessen my load of messages of things that people want me to help them fix, and I can't. Some things I can and some things I can't. So in any case, let's go ahead and get on Patreon, pull some cards, okay? I want to thank you guys for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Thank you for all of the donations you guys sent to my PayPal. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you there. Bye.